Hey man, how you doing? Saturday, July 20th, 2024. What's going on, man? Yeah, it's the day after. It's about noon-ish, and fixing to go out on the boat here in a little bit, probably around 1 or 2 throughout the evening. So, we leave a little bit later because we stay later. Got my freshwater tank filled this morning. Thank God the flood did not take my foot valve. Because, man, that thing was like 50 some bucks for a brass foot valve. The plastic ones are junk. They don't work for shit. So I had to get the brass one for my pump. Anyways, it's kind of grayish-esque today here. But when the sun does come through, man, that light temperature is hot. Hot, hot, hot. But yeah, it's flooded so bad out here. I mean, the water's since receded. But my yard looks like complete shit. I can't mow it. I can't do nothing. It's completely saturated. It's all laying down, fully saturated, just brown. Look. Oh, shit. I got to open this camera. I got this new case for this new phone I got. Look at that. It's complete shit. Anyway, so I'm just chilling, waiting. I got a little carried away last night with eating. I got myself 2 steak and cheese subs for the boat yesterday, one of which was going to be for dinner, one was supposed to be for on the boat. Yeah, the one made it to the camper and I chowed it. And then when I got in off the boat, I chowed the other one, and was not a good idea because I went heavy everything on the onions and green peppers, so you can imagine what this morning was like after coffee. And then today, so I'm getting a new air conditioner at my house because everything is happening at once this year. I need a new freaking roof. My air conditioner took a crap on me all right in the middle of the cat room project in the basement, right? So money's just freaking flying everywhere. Oh well, it's for the house, so I can't complain. But so, anyways, my buddy's there doing the AC today, and then I get a call, no power. For on a day like this, literally very little wind, I lose power for no freaking reason whatsoever. So my buddy pulled up the DTE outage map, and there was only 18 of us without power. What's up with that? I don't know, but you know what, man? It's going to be an increasingly more and more type deal, and you just need to be ready for it. You know. So this year, I figured I better take care of everything that I need to take care of, and everything that I can afford to take care of, and just as I have always done in the past, right? Because I've been proving to myself continuously that every year that I make the decision to do one thing proactively, the next year proves my decision to have been the correct one from the year before. Man, I do look a little bit disheveled today. Whatever, I've been doing stuff. Interesting year, isn't it? All the shit going on, but again, but I want to say this, man. Your average person seeks to be peaceable and live peaceable and to desire to be at peace and in peace and to live peaceably amongst men, right? I mean, not many people seek and desire to be spiteful and angry and hateful and all this shit to other people. I mean, some people do, but I'd like to think that the overwhelming majority of people want to live in peace. It's the people that influence people which causes them to do these inconvenient things. So you just need to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to be pissed off, angry, hateful, spiteful, overall being an asshole dickhead to people than it is to be loving, compassionate, kind, understanding, patient. It's something that I struggle with. You probably struggle with. We all struggle with it to a degree or another. And for those of us who have had their eyes opened, right, to the truth, need to be patient, compassionate, loving towards those who are not yet awake. Because why? Well, weren't you once that person? I'd like to submit that it would be better if people were to keep that mindset. And it is a struggle, man. I struggle with it a lot. Fuck. And things that I was once impatient with, I've become patient with. And the things that I was once patient with, it seems like I've taken from that and added to the cup on the other side. You know what I mean? Now I got two glasses that are half. Oh, it's so funny. But not really. The being grateful thing, um, trying to count each moment, trying to make yourself more aware of when those moments occur in your life, um, so that you can grab onto them because they can be fleeting, man. You know, some moments will give you that happiness for minutes and others seconds. But if you can realize and take hold of each one of those moments and lock that away in your heart and in your mind, then in those times when you're down, man, you got that little bank, right, of a block of assembled happy time moments that really filled your heart and made you peaceable and put a smile on your face. For when you're having a shitty day or whatever the fuck, that you can like recall to give you that little peace, that little moment of happiness, and that little ray of freaking sunshine that you need. And it's been my experience that it's not in finances or anything else like that, man. It's the living things that God's blessed us with. I mean, my kitty cats cause me a lot of freaking stress because I have a shit ton of cats, right? I didn't ever seek them out. It was just something that was put in my path, dropped in my lap. I was given a job to do, and I recognized it for what it is and what it was at the time. And I'm completely fucking willing to do it. And as a result of doing it, it's become a blessing to me. Yeah, I get stressed the fuck out an awful lot, man. And dude, you don't even want to know how much money it costs me to feed these cats monthly. I could buy another new car, okay? But I'm not bitching about that. Because, yeah, they stress me out, and I do have to come out here to reset, you know, in the summer. But absence makes the heart grow fond, right? I get home and they're so fucking happy to see me, man, and Hollywood's happy to see me. And sometimes, however, I get home and everything's been going fine all weekend. Oh, Dad's home. Let's fucking create chaos, right? So I'm like, fuck, I want to go back to the camper. So there are those times, but then there's the times and the moments that they give me that just fill my heart and put a smile on my face. And the individuality and personalities of these little kitties, it just, yeah, I love them, man. They fill my heart. It completes my family. And again, you know, like I said, it was something put in my lap, dude. But again, because of that, I've been blessed by them. It's like they do show me appreciation, even though they do shit. They're, you know, has ruined things within my home and things of the like. I can replace all that shit, you know. I can replace all of it. It's all good, but I can't replace them. And God gave them to me for a purpose, and so therefore I'm taking care of what God gave me to take care of. And it's an honor to be able to do it. But with that, he gave me, I don't know how I managed to, I don't know how I manage ever to afford to feed these guys I don't know how I do it, but somehow I fucking do it, you know? Um, so I'm grateful and thankful for that. And somehow I am able to afford to take them to the vet when they get sick and medications and Hollywood purchases the cat litter, which we have to buy basically near a pallet of that shit every month. Again, somehow we're blessed to be able to do it. I guess what I'm trying to say in this respect, man, is that if and when God gives you something to do on his behalf, something to take care of, or something to preach, or something to teach, or whatever the hell it might be, man, in your heart of hearts, in your spirit, it'll resonate with you that this is my job. And with that job being given to you, that work being given to you, he's going to give you the ability, the resources, if needed, the finances, the ability to convey the thought, everything. He's going to give you everything you need to do it. And with that also, you're going to get the peace and the happiness and the joy. And at the end of the whole thing, someone or something else will be blessed by it also. Isn't that cool? Maybe even not realizing it in the now, but in the future they will, or it will, or whatever. So in terms of a work given to us by God, that's a lot different than doing a work to do a work of yourself for God. You dig? Because our works aren't what get us into heaven. It's by the blood of Christ. It's through salvation, right? Which is a free gift, given freely without anything, nothing, except by confessing with your mouth that you're a sinner and calling upon the Lord to save you from your sin and to be your guide, man, to be your God. The funny part is that for a person to do that, they're generally called to do that, right? The same manner in which a man that wants to live peaceably amongst men is influenced by an entity to go against his fellow man. When God calls you, it resonates inside of you to respond. And then when you respond, you know it's right. And he confirms it with you. And it's this instant shit clicks, man. And you know it's him. And then your struggle thereafter is maintaining that faith, because that's all that there is. Faith is the hardest thing. And when we feel ourselves wandering or wondering or questioning, things of that nature, just ask for an increase in faith. Of course, he knows that you need that. But if you ask, you'll receive, right? And then sometimes, if you're asking God to give you the understanding of this, that, X, Y, Z, and you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and he doesn't give you the understanding, or he doesn't give you the answers for it, you need to understand this. It's that he's putting you through something that's going to give you the ability to have that understanding when he gives you that answer, right? It's kind of like taking a prerequisite course to calculus, right? If you don't know algebra, then you're not going to get calculus. You know what I'm saying? Same principle. So you just got to rely upon him. And if you want to do a work for him, he knows your heart. But don't do it just to do it. Do it because you feel led to do it. you know. And I've made like a bajillion videos this morning, man, and not one of them had come out the way I had intended them to do. So, but this is a culmination of things that I've been chewing on for a while, and so I'm doing my best to reveal to you, to let you know what my thoughts have been lately. And look, at the end of the day, where the scriptures say, you know, he who endures unto the end, the same shall be saved. The endurance is enduring through these struggles. It's uh, persevering, fancy words, throughout the struggle. You know, persevering. Not to say that you're conquering the struggles. Most of us fucking don't. But to say that you're fighting the fight. You're in the race. You know, you're being sanctified. You're in that process, man. Some people faster than others. Some people, you know, whatever. Some people get shit quick. Some people it takes a long time, man. But that's where the patience comes in. That's where the love and the compassion and the understanding come in. For when you were at their level, just got to give them time, man. But that's with fellow brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm talking also about people that aren't, you know, and that's where we got to let our light shine. They just don't realize the struggle that we go through to be those things that I mentioned. Sometimes it is better to just keep your mouth shut, you know, and listen. I mean, I used to be a globe earther, okay? And I fought animately. And I was an asshole toward people that believed in the biblical flat earth. I was a complete dick to every frickin' buddy that believed it. They were crazy, this, that, the other thing. But I was battling with it the whole time, man, because I was like, I can't get it. I can't grasp it. And because I finally prayed on it and I said, Lord, I just want to know the frickin' truth, man. Look, you tell me this, then it's that. You tell me that, then it's that. Whatever it is, that's what it is. And not only did I get the understanding, but because I had sought that truth out so much and finally asked him, man, I'm not getting it. Because of all the information that I had absorbed, he connected the dots for me. And not only were a lot of questions answered for me, but new questions that had arisen were answered almost instantaneously. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was such an asshole to everybody. And now, right? So that was the prerequisite course that I had to take, right? So now here I am on the other side, can't possibly go back. There's no way that I could be persuaded to go back to what I formerly believed. So now it's sensible and understandable because I was once that guy, to be not a dick to that guy that I used to be, but to be compassionate and understanding and patient, etc. Right? Because that guy who was once me is going to be a dick over and over and over again, and no matter what you say or do, he's going to fight against you tooth and nail. So you just got to be you got to be, well, you got to be what I said. Is it easy? Fuck no, it's not easy. But here's what makes it easier is that you know the path that he's on and you know his struggle, right? Or her, you know their struggle because you were once in that struggle. And if they're willing to give you an ear to hear your side of it, then just tell them what you know and just say, look, man, you know, I don't have the full Monty of it all, but I have enough of an understanding of it, which has persuaded me to leave that camp into this one, and I can't possibly go back. And some people will ultimately find the truth for themselves, and some not. That's just what it is. Anyways, man, just wanted to make that now 21-minute video, which wasn't supposed to be 21 minutes, but you know how I am. I kind of branch out into multiple facets within a discussion, but that's how I roll, homie. So if you enjoyed that, or at least hung out with me for this time, I appreciate it, man. Truly. Really do. It's good hanging out with you. Maybe one day I'll do a live stream, but every time I've ever tried, I'm on there for 15 minutes or so waiting for people to come on. So, yeah. I don't know. You ever want me to do a live stream? Just comment below, hey, dude, do a live stream. If I get enough people saying do a live stream, I'll probably do one, right? Otherwise, the occasional shenanigan video and the occasional spirit-led video such as this, and whenever they come up, man, is when they come up, dude. I'm not monetized. I don't fucking take no money from nobody for nothing. I just do what I'm led to do or prompted to do, and that's it. No, it ain't about me. Some things. Some things are. I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, like me on the boat. Really, that's spirit-led? Well, I'm thinking it might be spirits-led. But whatever. It's just me trying to encourage everybody to be chill, because it ain't fucking worth being a dick and be all wound up over. Right? On that note, I'll leave it there. Thanks for hanging out, man. Till next time. See you.